as strong as some of the other puffs in the state, but I think his rate of adaptation is really, really high. Certainly much faster than all the other puffs that are in the state.
Yes, that's very true.
When you're playing against him, it feels like a brick wall. That's what it always feels like. Whereas against Zasa, it feels like something that could explode at any moment.
Yes. Well, I don't know. I've always felt like Sprinkles felt like the brick wall, whereas HiFi was like the two between Zasa and Sprinkles.
Oh, I can see that. Yeah. Yeah, if we're talking about Sprinkles on the other end of the as one end of a spectrum, then yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah, HiFi is definitely the middle ground, which is not bad to be as a puff for sure, because you get best of both worlds and it's frustrating for the opponent.
Yeah, so Dash is more passive than aggressive, very bait heavy. Like HiFi, likes to play a lot of neutral, so his punish isn't quite as developed as the other foxes. But I think his rate of adaptation is really high too. Obviously from playing Mike a lot.
Yes. Have y'all happened to watch their grands from last week?
Yeah, it was a really good set.
What were they doing? What are you looking to see adaptation-wise?
I think really it comes down to how tight HiFi's spacing is and like how quickly he can push Alex to the edge. Because I think Alex, like once he, I mean, it's true of any fox, but particularly Alex, once he ends up stuck at the ledge, it's like he has a lot of trouble escaping sometimes, especially against Graham when Graham's playing well. But now Alex is sort of running away with it. And I think Dash looks pretty comfortable right now. He's moving a lot. That's a good sign, like for any fox. And now using the top platform, Alex is really, really good at using the top platform to navigate around Puff and to represent a lot of different threats. Since Puff actually has a really hard time dealing with vertical stuff. HiFi off a little bit, as we can see, because he definitely missed that fastball fair, which is just free edge guard. Good back air there from HiFi. Can't truly edge guard, so he has to set up. Good. Yeah, you can just tell HiFi's playing a little bit off because he's just reacting just a little bit late. He's picking like the right option, but just like half a second too late. So let's hope he cleans it up this stock. Platform game. Not sure where Puff's supposed to go when Fox is spawning. Feels like anywhere on the screen is really
scary. Can you go to the side? Is it worth?
Maybe. I guess it depends on percentage, right? Yeah, I like these now. HiFi now going around Dash and then picking higher angles with the neutral air. It's to stop Fox from running around you willy-nilly, because otherwise he gets to pick the point at which he up airs pretty freely. But already we see Dash being like more proactive in those spaces where he would like to nair down. So yeah, Dash giving a lot of respect to the platform stuff.
He seems to be going in at the perfect time, whether like HiFi is just right where he needs to be, or like whether HiFi's landing. He seems to be going in perfectly.
Yeah. Oh, that's unfortunate. He needed to jump for that rest. Okay, is he gonna go for up air?
Up air, I was thinking. Okay.
Yeah, I actually, as Fox, I like to drill grab there. That's pretty good.
I like that.
Oh, well, that's such a good bait. But see, he's a half a second off. He had him. Yeah. He had him where he wanted him, and he just was a little bit late. Okay, Alex should going high. Okay, so this
he could have reacted to HiFi going on the stage like that and gone straight to the edge.
Yeah.
Easier said than done on Battlefield, though.
That's a big deal for Puff in this matchup. When Fox has side B on the table, everything gets way harder because typically to beat side B, you kind of like bait it by like jumping in place or something, or like going around it. But Puff is so slow to come down that she really has to just kind of meet it head on or outspace it.
Yep, and then of course short comes into play too, which makes it feel darn near impossible.
Yeah, HiFi using a lot less pound than I'm used to seeing. I think that's
he used it a lot last week. I'm wondering if like people.
Oh
no!
Again, this half a second off thing. Like you can just tell he's there. He's there. He has the decisions. He's just like just a little bit off. But I think it's good that he's committing to this kind of play. Even though he's a little bit off, he's committing to stuff that he knows works, because that's the mark of a player who believes in himself.
Yeah,
right?
And it's only game one. I mean, he's got plenty of time. He's got plenty of time to start getting these. There's the pound.
There you go. Yeah. But we've been speaking about HiFi this whole time, but Alex has really been doing a good job of moving around Graham and making sure that he's mobile and confusing and difficult for Graham to hit. Definitely an underrepresented way to play Fox in the matchup, I think. Good, shooting lasers now. So this is around up throw, up air percent. HiFi very smartly avoiding landing into dash there. Not sure if that's what he wanted. It's a great grab. Can't rest there. No DI. Great forward air, but it's Fox McCloud, best character in the game.
Yeah, it's like because that forward air sent him up, which gave him more of an angle to go up. Of course, as redundant as it sounds.
Yeah. They've been about like around 1.5 battlefield platforms is where all the action has been happening, and that is a range that plays to the more mobile character. So I think HiFi, we'll start to see HiFi having more control of the game when he's able to initiate at spacings closer than about 1.5 battlefield platforms away. So
it's interesting to note that they've played twice this week, and they are actually new roommates too, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So they've been playing a lot together, I believe I've heard.
Yep. Yeah, I've been over there quite a bit. So
yeah. Melee Central?
Pretty much.
Sounds
Smash
awesome.
Apartment.
Heck yeah.
Okay, yeah, quick three-piece there from Dash. Now dash dancing and then like wave landing in place to bait. Gosh. Yes, you see now HiFi trying to get a little bit closer, recognizing that he's not really winning from ranges. So tech chase, great tech chase there. Oh, he tried for error. Very sharp angle to the ledge.
Yeah, I thought he had it.
Yeah.
And I like the idea too.
So this is a percentage where HiFi does not really want to get up smashed. Up throw, up air, also kind of bad, but he's about a couple percentage points off. Ooh, I like that back air falling up air to trap Alex if he tried to run in. Now we see Dash being a little bit antsy. I don't know why.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
Second up air, barely gets the hit. He was barely within the percentage range too for that. Alex.
Oh no.
That sucks. Now we see Dash with the flubs here. Landing away, finding a way in, but nothing going. I really like what Dash is doing here. He's staying a little bit closer to the edges of the platform, so that way he can call HiFi's movement out from the platforms versus trying to deal with him on his landing. That's a pretty important way you can, because Puff normally is kind of like not. It's hard to hit her when she's just up there and waiting for you.
Yeah.
So she can just turn around and back air you. But okay, up throw, up air. Goes for the second up air. Now he's going to try to build a little bit of damage. Lasers the wrong way. HiFi pushing a little too hard with those forward airs, so he wouldn't really get anything from those forward airs off the top platform, but he's just trying to poke Alex into doing something ill-advised and nothing going.
I can't believe Fox's back air just won that trade.
It's Fox.
I know.
His legs are big. His legs are strong.
They're fast too.
Man,
That's
I
the
love
big
that
thing.
top platform gameplay from Alex.
Dash shakes his head, or nods his head as he knows it's the second time in a row HiFi has tech that way. In that same situation.
Okay, HiFi using his bears to try to fake coming in now.
You know, every hit Dash gets, he feels good about this.
Great. Oh, great throw great SDI plus throw from Graham there. Reverse dash attack, that is not what he wanted.
No.
Okay, so yeah, now Graham recognized that he cannot really afford to take laser damage, so. But yeah, at the same time, he doesn't want to rush any edge guards, so he had to back off from the ledge. Hoping for a scramble there is HiFi. Rolling twice now. Back air tech chase? No. Misses the up air. Oh, outranges him. He touched the ground, so he has a jump. Now he can choose to go high or go low.
That was a really tough angle to get for the ledge, so good coverage by HiFi.
Okay, so now they're grab rest range, but if HiFi takes 2 or 3 more hits or a couple more lasers, it's trouble for him. And this game is surprisingly close despite lots of SDs from either end and also like the missed rest at the beginning of the game. Yeah, we see HiFi going to this pattern now of naring in, like doing a couple like back airs around and naring down, so that way Dash can out sharp. So
yeah, but noticing these nairs the last few turns.
that is that was so clever. That was genius.
He barely got that too.
He changed his pattern up. He was going. Like I was saying, he's going around him, then nairing in. But at the very last like interaction, he delayed his nair so that way he hit low to the ground. He got the grab. Okay, Graham likes FD.
Oh, does he really?
Yeah, he likes it better than Stadium. He doesn't like the small ceilings.
Makes sense.
And also, Alex has not been getting that many up throw up airs, so. Ooh. Okay. No platforms now for HiFi, so it'll be a little bit harder for him to play the going around game. Every interaction has to really count. In the corner now is HiFi. Again, coming down with his names, Alex has not been doing a very good job of dealing with that scramble situation. Baits out the get attack, but he doesn't get it. Trying to go around him. Good forward air. Yeah, fakes the forward air now. Alex trying to find a way in with his shield. Getting antsy is Dash. Okay, lasers. Dash dancing in the middle of the stage, coming with the nair. I can't believe that shield pokes.
Yeah, and what can he do?
Ooh, that is a sign of antsy. Half second coming in again.
That was so close.
Both these players definitely not happy with their tech skill. That up tilt, man.
That's what he's been using. I've seen the most the last couple times they played.
Yeah, Dash has made great uses of the up tilt. Oh, Drift was so good. Crouch cancel forward smash. Okay, now we're at even Stevens. Fox with invulnerability. HiFi choosing to go around, successfully doing so. Dash now committing to more lasers. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was so smart. He crossed him up so that way he went towards the other side.
Oh, that's interesting.
So that way he couldn't.
Yeah, totally. Man, that's so cool. I never really thought about it that much, but it makes so much sense.
Maybe 3% more, but he's about 7% away, or 7 or 8% away from the range. Alex getting desperate now. Up throw, tech trap, back air, waiting for those panic double jump. Oh, that was so clutch!
Boy. Dash not happy about that. Smiling, but also
he is not happy about that because he's hearing other people.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
He needs his headphones. Does not have them with him.
Interesting.
Okay, so Dash has to play basically perfectly because it's I think a little bit harder to avoid Puff's grab when there's no platforms. So, okay, Dash staying in the corner now. HiFi seeming to find his footing.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Dash is a lot less mobile now, you see. Like, not just because of the lack of platforms, but also, I think, because he's trying to find a way in. And
he's getting stuck.
Yeah, HiFi is cutting him off with these, like, kind of 1.5 Fox height bears, like, to cut him, like, to cut in at that angle deeply. Okay, he's off stage. He's going to ledge. Oh, he's just short.
Okay.
Dash.
I don't know what to think of Fox Vince to start, because HiFi beat him at, like, every corner of neutral the entire time.
HiFi not scouting that spot dodge. Lasers, waiting for him to come in. Oh, so smart now. HiFi's getting into these scramble situations, just waiting a little bit, and then watching for Dash's reaction. Because he knows he has frame advantage and percentage advantage, so he can take a little more risk in that way. Okay, he's gonna go for ledge, I think.
Oh, what a read.
That was such a sick read.
Wow.
Good job, Graham. And that's that.